Hello students, welcome to Web Technologies online classes. Today our topic is text formatting tags. How to manipulate the text by using different types of tags. How to represent on the screen, how to represent on the web page by using different types of text formatted elements. Okay, now in this session we will learn everything each and everything step by step. Now let us start our session. Okay. Concept is text formatting tags. Actually, there are six type of headings for the text. There are six types of headings. Each and every syntax are very simple. Actually, web technology subject is very colorful subject. Easily we can learn. In that HTML is just 1 week or 2 weeks syllabus. That's it. Simply we can understand. If we learn complete HTML, after that we have to understand about the CSS styles. After that JavaScript. Then almost these three things are over. Then you become a web developer. Now I am closing this one. Now I am opening fresh notepad window. For that, doc type element is mandatory. And HTML, simple lowercase HTML, if you give that word, it is related to HTML5 version. We are giving the information to browser. This complete, whatever the syntaxes we are using, that all are related to HTML5 version. So that's what. Now root element I am using opening tag and closing tag. In between this one, head tag and also without head tag also it will work, no problem. Okay. Directly body tag also you can write without heading, without head tag. But for your understanding purpose, each and everything daily I am explaining this one. Title tag. What is the title right now? What is that concept is going on today? Text formatting tags. Text formatting tags. So this is the our web page title here. That's why I am configuring again. Body. This is the main tag. Without head tag also we can use the body tag, no problem. Head tag is also an optional tag. If it is any requirement, then you can use. If there is no requirement, then remove that one. Okay? Right. Now, headings. Headings tags. H1. H1. This is heading. One. Like that, around we have the 6 types of headings. 6 types of headings. H1, H2, H2, okay, H3, H4, H5, H6. So the complete 6 types of heading styles it can support. The HTML can support 6 types. So last one I am removing, extra I pasted there. Now I am saving this one. HEADINGS headings.html. Save as type is all files. Now I am saving this file on the desktop. Again I am minimizing this one. I am double clicking on that file. All of you carefully observe. There are 6 type of headings. Sorry, heading this one. It's wrongly placed. So all are headings. I am copying from first heading and that's why first I did the mistake and remaining also commonly I did the mistake. Again I am saving. If you do any modification then compulsory you need to save again and you need to execute this one. So this is heading 1, this is heading 2, this is heading 3, this is heading 4, this is heading 5, this is heading 6. So total 6 types of heading sizes HTML given. Understand? The web developing people has 6 types of headings they give. If you want to use that anywhere and depends on that size you can use. Okay, but the main heading is commonly heading 1. After that you can decide as per your requirement. Understand? So these all are headings. These all are headings. Now again I am removing this one. You can also align everything. This is left alignment. By default it is left alignment, so no need to give again. Now it is right alignment. So for that I am copying, pasting. All are by default left alignment. But here now I want to change that alignment from left to center and also right. So like that. First 3 headings I configured. Remaining 3 are I ignored. If you want to use any alignment then you can apply by yourself. All of you carefully observe. And this is complete web page now. So by default if you give or not give then it is left alignment. Already by default it is left alignment, but no need to give again. For your understanding purpose I just given here alignment purpose. Okay, if I removed here this one also, then by default nature it has now, so directly it can place on that position. There is no change. Okay, like this. This is heading 2, this is heading 3, this is center alignment, this is right alignment. If you want to apply any alignment for your requirement, you can apply 4, 5, 6 also, no problem. So like that headings you can use. Like that headings you can use. So the complete information I am configuring, I am copying here. Again I am closing this one. And this one is also I am closing. Next. Paragraph tags. If you want to type any paragraph, for that P tag is very useful. For that I am opening one more notepad window. I am pasting previous example. Title is just title I am changing. Paragraph and body tag, closing tag also required, and HTML closing tag. And here H1, don't worry, this is only for heading purpose I am using. Then only you can understand the difference between paragraph and heading. Okay. Computer applications. Now I am aligning this one. in the center. But for that I'm using ln attribute. After that, if you want to present on the screen as a paragraph format, for that p tag is very useful. For the paragraph purpose, p tag is very useful. The computer applications contains computer subjects also, along with normal subjects. Understand? Along with normal subjects. It is also, now I am aligning in the center format. So I am closing the quotes. Again I am saving this one. Paragraph.html. Related names I am giving. All of you carefully observe. While practicing time, don't give 1, 2, 3 or like your name Pavan Rajesh.html. How you can identify? For example, after number of days completed, then again I want that file. How you can search? Every file you have to open, and every file you will check now. No, by reading that name you can simply open. Then the time is also saved by you. So that's why related names we need to give for any file. Now I am clicking on the save button. I am minimizing this window. Again this icon, I am double clicking on that to execute the file. All of you carefully observe. This is paragraph, this is heading. Sorry, here opening tag applied and closing tag not completely closed. So that's why it is showing same font. The both are showing same font. Again I am closing this one. I am saving again. For that, go to file menu, choose save option. Again I am refreshing. Then you can understand. This is heading and this is paragraph, text content. Understand? So this is the between paragraph and heading. If you want to apply any different heading, then you can apply. Around you have 6 types of heading fonts. If you want to apply anything, then you can choose anyone. But for the paragraph purpose, this is only the way to represent any text paragraph content on the web page. Understand? Next, if you want to apply any lines, here I am applying one more paragraph. For that I am searching for a good paragraph. Wikipedia is the anything you want to search. Okay, computer applications, right? So here normal text content given. Carefully observe. This text only copying purpose. Don't worry. Okay now. So from here to here, complete paragraph I am copying from here, from the website. Again I am pasting here in between these two paragraphs tag, opening tag and also closing tag we have. Now I am saving this one, and again this page I am refreshing. So all of you carefully observe. So this entire paragraph is same now. So here now I want to split from here to here. How paragraph I want to split. So for that line break is very important now. So for that I am using where is since we have in this since search and operating system. Carefully observe where it is. Software. Okay, while system. Here we need to break because of this is the continuation format. So that's why while system software is automatically installed. From that onwards I am splitting here. So in this BR tag I am using BR tag and save this one. Now I'm refreshing this page. All of you carefully observe. Look at the screen. Don't drop down your eyes. Just click. Just see. Now I'm clicking. So it is splitting now from here to here. While coming to next line now, paragraph splitted by BR tag. Here what I have used it. If you want to break any paragraph, for that BR tag is very useful. It will immediately break the line and the next content is displaying on second line. So here the output is looks like this. The output is looks like this. Understand? So if you want to present any paragraph, then compulsory paragraph tag you need to use. Opening P and closing P also required. Because of that is parent tag. Before I have not closed an H1 tag. So all text has treated as a heading format. Slash symbol not applied. Because of I forgot that one. But after correction, the difference it is showing now what is paragraph and what is heading. Here computer applications is the heading and the computer applications contain computer subjects also along with normal subject. This is paragraph. This is some small size text it is displaying now because of it is a normal text. So that's why it is a heading. So that's why it is showing a big format. Here the difference is showing different tags. Next, pre-formatted tag. Pre-formatted tag. Pre-formatted tag. Now I am opening one notepad window again. Doc type. HTML open tag, HTML closing tag. Directly I am configuring body tag. Here head tag not required, but while executing time you need to apply the body tag also, then only you can get an awareness on this. Otherwise you forget that concept. Head and body tags are two sections, compulsory you need to use, but already I have known about this, so that's why here not required by the head tag. Head tag is used to only for applying the title tag purpose. If you want to apply any web page or if you want to apply any CSS styles, for that head tag is must and should be required. Without head tag you can't assign all those things. But this is only for your understanding purpose. I am giving an example. So that's why head tag I removed here. But if you want to apply any web page names compulsory, you can apply there also, head tag also. Now pre-formatted tag I am using. Pre, opening tag and closing tag. In between these two tags, here have a nice day. As it easily have a nice day. As it easily it will print because of it is our required pre-format. So that's why pre-tag has given by the HTML. Now I am saving this one. Pre.html. Save as type is all files. All of you carefully observe. Now I am closing all those things. Pre-tag I am double clicking on that file. All of you carefully observe. Have a nice day. It is showing now. Whatever the format I given, that format directly without changing anything, it is representing on the screen, representing on the web page. So that is the functionality of pre-tag. But if you don't use any pre-tag, now I am removing pre-tag here. All of you carefully observe. Now I am saving this one. Again I am refreshing this one. What it is printing? Side by side it is printing. Understand? So that's why sometimes pre-tag is also required, because of it is some decorations purpose we can use. Refreshing. So pre-tag functionality is whatever the format I am using, that format as it easily it will print on the web page. Understand? So pre-tag is also completed. Next, presentational elements. Next, presentational elements. Text presentation. Presentational elements. Presentational elements or text formatting elements. Presentation elements are also called text formatting elements. What are they? Bold tag, big, bold, italic, and same, these are pirate tags. These are pirate tags. And italic. Underline is also. Underline tag, big, small, del, deletion text is there, no? Like stripe, deletion text are also called stripe. It is an delete type, this one, stripe, superscript, and also subscript, and also subscript. Next, font tag. If you want to apply any font style and font size, font tag is very useful. But every tag used for only text decoration purpose. Understand? Text decoration means text formatting purpose. Next, center tag, center tag, HR tag, div tag, span tag. These all are text formatting tags. Now let us understand one by one by practically. For that I am opening one notepad window. All of you first carefully observe. This is completely Microsoft window, no? Microsoft Word window. This B, this I, this U. What is the meaning of these three letters? First one is bold and second one is italic, third one is underline. It is MS Office Word. If you select any text, immediately if you want to apply any bold, then click on bold. After selection of text, click on B button. Then that bold functionality will apply for our text. Same thing. If you want to apply any italic way, then first select the text, click on I button. Underline is also same. Each and everything for selected text. Each and every option will work on for the selected text. So like that, by using HTML, you can apply bold color text, italic color text, underline text, all those things we can see it one by one. For that notepad I am opening doc type HTML. Next, HTML opening tag and closing tag, head, title, text, formatting, tags, closing, title, body, here B, opening tag and closing tag. So bold color, bold for our text, bold applying option. This tag is used to apply the text for bold. Apply the text for bold. This is bold text. This is bold text. All of you carefully observe. Now I am saving this one. Text.html. Save as type is all files, and now I am saving on this file. I am saving this file on the desktop and minimizing this one also. Now I am double click on this text file. All of you carefully observe. This is bold text. It is printing now. This is bold text. And first we have to apply. This is normal text. So then only you can understand what is the difference between bold and that one. All of you carefully observe. And BR tag I am using for breaking line purpose, because of if you give the white space it will not take. So that's why I am refreshing. Understand? This is normal text and this is bold text. The difference is showing now. One is thick letters it is printing, one is light letters it is printing. And the next tag is what? Italic. The next tag is italic. I tag I have configure, opening and closing. This is italic text. Now I am saving this one. Again I am refreshing this page. So here also I need to apply one break. BR tag I am applying. Now I am refreshing this page. So italic means like this, it can print. Next one, underline. So here also one break line is required. Break is required for the line. U, opening and closing. This is underlined text. Now I am saving this one, refreshing this page. Underlined text it is displaying now, like that. In this place, whatever that here I am typing this one related text. But if you want to type any text, then it can apply like that. Any text, if you want to type, then type. The underline will apply all the text. Next, the next example is big and small. So this is the big text, big tag and opening and closing. This is big text. So here one break the line, and this tag is I am using here. Okay, then only you can understand. This is the normal printing and big text is printing in some other way. So this difference it is showing now. The first two words are showing printing normal way, and the second two are by using big tag it can apply. It can increase the font. And next one, again I am applying BR tag. This is small tag I am using, opening tag and closing tag. Small text, again I am saving, again I am refreshing. All of you carefully observe. It is printing normal way now. Small small, small. Here the difference is not showing anything, no? Then we can check right now in the internet. Small tag in HTML. If we can get different example, then we can simply understand. This is a smaller text. This is some normal text. This is smaller text. Okay. Actually, it is normal way it is printing. We can, for example, starting you can apply the paragraph tag. Starting you can apply the paragraph tag, and this complete line is called under the paragraph. In that, some small tag is also have configured. Then you can see what is the difference between. So it is also playing same normal way, but some space has applied like that. Why? Wait. Now I am removing this one. Paragraph, opening and closing. This is paragraph text. Same we are copying. The difference between paragraph tag and small tag you can see right now. And this is also small tag. Small. Again I am saving. Again I am refreshing. So there is no difference here also. Oh, difference is there. This is, all of you carefully observe. Now I am zooming the text. All of you carefully observe, this is paragraph text and this is small text. Understand? The difference is there now because of it is printing in the small way. It is printing in the just a fraction part of a text has increased, but the difference is visible. These both two tests. Understand? Right. The next tag is what? Deleted. Sometimes paragraph opening and closing, in this I want to drink cola. I want to drink cola. Carefully observe. I am refreshing this one. I want to drink cola. Again, so cola, now it is not in the trend. So that's why it is deleted. Again, I am inserting. INS tag is also there. Deleting some insertion of data. Now, thumbs up I am using. Thumbs up I want to drink right now. So all of you carefully observe here. Cola has replaced with thumbs up now, and it is also one underline star is also by default it has applied. So that is the deletion of text and adding new text. And strike off is also same thing. Strike. Instead of deletion, strike I am using. STRIKE. And instead of deletion I have replaced it with deletion to strike. Again I am saving. Same output it will print. I am refreshing the page. Same output it is printing now. So like that we have to use that one. Strike over. Next. Now I want to print square. I want to print square. How it will print? X SUP to SUP. SUP means superscript. So in the paragraph I have configured X. In the paragraph I have configured X. Now I am simply typing. All of you carefully observe. First the X it is representing on the screen. It is representing now square is also I am representing. For that SUP tag I am using. In between SUP and SUP 2 I have configured. Then again I am saving. Again I am refreshing that page. So x square it is showing now. X square. All of you carefully see. X square it is showing now. Now same. H2O I want to print in the physics formula. H2O is nothing but water na. H2O. So instead of superscript, subscript we have to use. So then 2 will come at down position. 2 will come at down position. And also again O you have to use. Simple things you can observe carefully. All of you carefully observe. H2O. Sorry, here I configured capital letter, then only you can understand. Otherwise some differences is also showing. Okay. Before I configured small lowercase letter of X. Now I changed lowercase to uppercase. Capital letter I have applied. Now the formula is fulfilled right now. H2O. The square if you want to apply, then superscript as a tag we have to use. SUP tag you have to use. The 2 you have to come as a down format, then you can apply the subscript. Nothing but SUP tag you have to use. Next, font style I am applying. Font. And this is completely filled. So I think you cannot understand this one. So that's why I am removing all those things. Again one more file I am opening Notepad. Doc type HTML root element HTML opening and closing, and it is root element. And next body, already head tag you know na, for giving any page title head tag is required, but now not required. It is a time wasting process because of you are in learning stage. But while in the real time if you want to use compulsory you need to, in real time compulsory you need to use all those things. Don't ignore anything. And body tag, now I am using one paragraph, opening tag and closing tag. In between that paragraph same computer applications data we have to configure from here to here. Now I am copying and pasting. This is normal text. Normal text. Font.html, all files. Click on save button if the file is saved in the desktop. All of you carefully observe. This is normal font. This is normal font. So without applying any font, by default one font it will take in, that is representing on the web page. Again same thing I am copying and one font tag I am applying. Font equal to wait. Font in HTML. You can simply understand how to apply this one. Font is also one of the tag in that. Sorry, all HTML tags it is showing, all CSS, right here, like that we can use. sorry, font is a tag, not an attribute. Again, font tag we have to use. Font hyphen style. Font hyphen style is equal to Vardhana. Sorry, some spelling mistakes also we have. So for that we need to take, so okay, this one we need to take Algerian text, you can find out easily. I am pasting and closing this one. Next, font I am closing. Saving. I am executing this one. Sorry, there is no difference between this and that because of we did some mistake here. Font size, sorry, font face, that one, not a style. Actually this is a CSS style, so that's why here font face. Font face is a attribute and Algerian is a value. And one more thing, size equal to 16. So font size is also I have applied. Again I am saving, and now I am refreshing this page. So all of you carefully observe, this is 16 size and also Algerian font. If you want to apply anything, font tag also you can use, apply for the text formatting purpose. And some different attributes also we can use. Here face is one attribute and the value is Algerian. Size is one attribute and the 16 is the size I have applied for this paragraph. Like that, if you want to apply any different color, different size, then you can apply. And color is also you can apply. Color equal to green. Color is also one of the font size attribute, I think. Refreshing this one. Now applied. The color is also applied successfully. Next, HR tag and center tag. Here in between these two paragraphs, now I want to generate one HR tag and nothing but one horizontal line. So for that HR tag I am using HR tag. It is a self-closing tag. Empty tag is nothing but it don't have a closing tag. So all of you carefully observe, one line has generated in between this paragraph, one line has generated. All of you carefully observe. So this line is generated by this HR tag only. Understand? Next I am removing this one. Center tag I am using. Notepad, HTML. Doctype is also optional for learning time, but in the real time doctype is mandatory. And next, body. This is center tag I am using. Center tag, the complete text content we can use in the center format. And this is welcome to India. This is the message. cntr.html.all files. Sorry. Now executing this one. So it is center position, it will take now. So like that, center tag is also we can use. If you want to apply how many lines also? H1. Books. So all are without here any I have aligned H1. Any attribute I have used? No, because of this. If you write any statements in between these two center tags, opening and closing center tags, those all are aligned with center only. So that is the functionality it has taken. Next, div tag and span tag. Div tag is nothing but block level tag. Div tag is nothing but block level tag. Here I am removing this one. Div tag I am applying div. So it is one block. It is one block. And here also one more div. It is another block. So like that the web page has divided into different blocks. Nowadays div tag is playing a very important role while developing websites. So div tag is also very important. Now I am copying same text from the website. Here I am pasting. Here also I am pasting. Save. Refreshing that div page. So these two are two sections. It is also available in one block. It is also one more block. Next. Now we have to know about the span tag. Span tag in HTML. A span element which is used for color part of text. Here one paragraph applied. My mother has blue eyes. So span tag applying one color. Run. Span tag is online container used to mark up a part of a text, a part of a document. Now I am removing this one. HTML opening and closing. In between these two tags, body, opening and closing, paragraph, this is G. Pullareddy degree and PG college. So Pullareddy I am applying span. Here style attribute I am using is equal color green. So red is very visible for you. Green is also visible, but it is different from there to there. Now understand, no? This is the use of span tag. Span tag is much like div element, but div is block level element and span is inline element. Inline is nothing but here whatever the text we have configured in the same line, style tag we have used, it is inline attribute. So for this paragraph, span tag applicable for only one word, nothing but G. Pullareddy. Understand? It is element level. Here element is nothing but paragraph. In that span is useful to change the text color or to show the different format. So like that it is element level. Span tag is used to element level, but div tag is used to at block level. Block level is nothing but the complete web page has divided in different formats. This complete panel is one div format, one div block. This complete panel is one div block. This complete panel is one div block, and this complete panel is three div blocks. 1, 2, 3. Three options is there, are there. Now understand. So that is the div format. This complete body of the web page is divided in different parts by using div tag. Next, mark tag is also one of the option is there, one of the tag. Mark is nothing but P opening and closing tag, paragraph tag. Now I am pasting this one. So here mark tag I am using. Just you can see this program include assemblers, compilers, file management tools and operating system itself. So this is I want to highlight this one. So that's why mark tag I am using here. All of you carefully observe. It is highlighted in text. So this is also one of the tag. Okay. Today's session is overlapped. Heavy అయిపోయింది. So it is heavy time taken. So thank you very much. Today I am ending this session. In the next class we will discuss with the hot topic. Thank you.